Think your washer's just for washing? I'm Rory with AppliancePartsPros.com, and today I'll show you some hidden features you probably didn't know your washer could do. These tips work whether you're getting more from your current washer or shopping for a new one. Let's get started. Let's start with what matters most. Can the thing actually wash your clothes? Seems obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people skip right over the features that affect actual washability. First up, the so-called hidden cycle options. These aren't labeled in flashing lights. Sometimes you've got to press and hold a button or punch in a combo to unlock settings like pre-soak, eco mode, or adjusting spin speed. Look closely at the console. Sometimes these options are printed above or below other buttons. Otherwise, a little trial and error goes a long way. Next, we've got automatic or load sensing cycles. These are your set it and forget it modes. The washer figures out how much laundry is in the drum, then fills, washes, and spins based on what it thinks you need. Some of these cycles will let you tweak the settings, while others are locked down tighter than your grandma's cookie jar. And finally, automatic or bulk detergent dispensers. These let you fill a reservoir once every several loads, so you're not pouring detergent like it's 1998. On some models, you can even program how much to dispense based on the cycle, the detergent, and how dirty things actually are. If your dispenser's not working or isn't working as expected, head over to AppliancePartsPros.com and we'll help you fix that. We have the parts and repair guides to get it working again. Not having to load detergent every time you run the washer, that's the kind of laziness we support. And it tees up a whole category: convenience features. These are the small upgrades that quietly make your life easier, like time delay or delay start. Set the washer to kick on right before you get home or during off-peak hours to save a few bucks on the electric bill. Set it and forget it. Literally. Then there's add garment or pause cycle. You know, for when you hit start and immediately spot the one sock clinging to the hamper. This feature lets you pause the cycle early on and toss it in without starting over. Saves time, saves water, saves your sanity. While you've got that paused, why not like and subscribe if you've learned something new? Leave a comment below if you know some other hidden features I didn't mention. And now we've got smart features, Wi-Fi connected appliances that talk to your phone. So if you forget to start a load or didn't set that delay, you can just tap a button from work or the couch or wherever. No panic, no reruns. Ever caught yourself driving home just to start a load? Yeah, those days are done. Next up, safety features. These don't usually get more than a passing mention in the user manual, unless we're talking about the child lock or button lock. That one's pretty common, and usually it's a press and hold combo, so check your console labels. It disables the touchscreen or control panel so your kid or your elbow doesn't start a load or mess with the settings halfway through. Take this Whirlpool top-load washer for example. Like most modern machines with electronic control boards, it's got an emergency drain cycle built in. This kicks in when the control board can't get a proper read on what's happening in the tub. Maybe the pressure reading's out of range, maybe it's not hearing back from the drain pump or the wash motor. Whatever the reason, the washer goes into safety mode. From the outside, it might look like this thing's just draining forever or not responding at all, but what it's really doing is protecting itself and your laundry room from turning into a swimming pool. If it can't confirm it can drain the water, it's not going to keep filling. Simple as that. Now some manufacturers are taking it even further with what they call entrapment protocols. These are programmed safeguards to stop a cycle from starting if there's any risk that a child or pet has gotten inside the drum. It's about preventing the worst case scenario before it starts. Last thing on the list, Diagnostics Mode. This is your washer's way of telling you what went wrong if you know how to ask it. Diagnostics lets you pull error codes and run internal tests to track down a failure. On some models, you can even activate individual components, pump, motor, valve, to get a closer look at what's working and what's not. That's especially handy when you're trying to rule out one issue without tearing half the machine apart. Getting into diagnostics usually isn't labeled anywhere. It'll involve a secret handshake. Button sequences, knob turns, maybe both. You'll either nail it on the first try or feel like you're breaking into a safe. And there you have it, some features your washer's been hiding in plain sight. Hopefully this helps you get a little bit more out of the one you've got, or at least know what to look for when picking out the next one. If you're ready to dig deeper or tackle a repair, check out the videos on screen. Need a replacement part? Head over to AppliancePartsPros.com and we'll get you back on track.